This is my ball python bioactive enclosure. It's a 4x2x2, and I got a EcoFlex because PetSmart had like a sale. Oh, my lighting sucks in my house, but yeah, PetSmart had them on sale. I think I picked it up for like 180 bucks, which is pretty good, and I like it. So I just don't like the stand, but this video is about how I did the bioactive enclosure. So actually, we'll go with the lighting first. So I got 100 watt heat bulb, and I bought the ones. I went with the Reptizoo, and the thermostat's right on. It's with the actual heat lamp itself. Has a thermostat on it, so which I drilled a hole so I could actually get it in there. And I did the clamps because any stand, the ones that you stick on or whatever, it won't extend far enough, so I had to go with the clamps with this one. And then this one, I went with the symmetric heat bulbs, the ones that don't produce light. I have that set on 24/7 at like 75 degrees for night because it's Wisconsin and it gets really cold here, so yeah, and I like to keep my house a little cooler. Or I keep it at like, well, I've been keeping it a little warmer because of the reptiles now, but yeah, I think I have it at like 70 degrees. So I have that on for night, so I don't have to worry about it getting too cold. And it's the same thing. It has a thermostat with it. Same brand, just for smaller wattage. I think that one's 100 watt too. I got that one because I thought I needed a bigger wattage bulb. But yeah, the doors come off, but I'm not gonna mess with that for this video. But yeah, I got her a dish where she could completely soak in. So when she sheds, which I haven't dealt with yet, so I really don't know what to expect with that. But I got these at blackcages.com. I actually really like these. And then there's an Underground Hide 2, which I unscrewed these, so if I need to get at her for some reason, like for safety reasons, I can. Because otherwise I'd have to pull this out. And yeah, I thought it'd be easier just to unscrew it. Or I unscrewed the top. But yeah, she can go in there. I got some fake logs from PetSmart that she can crawl under too. This is driftwood I used to have in my 75-gallon fish tank. I ended up cooking it just to make sure it didn't have to clean it so she doesn't get like sick. But yeah, and then for the substrate, I actually went with BioDude's Terra Firma. It really works good. All I gotta do is I can dump this right in when I gotta clean the dish, and it doesn't flood it. I don't need a drainage layer. It's really nice. Yeah, I just dump this in a couple times a week, and it actually keeps my humidity right on point. And like it's supposed to keep the top dry, but yet keep the humidity in. And like it keeps the humidity in the. Just watch this video. The BioDude Terra Firma, or the BioDude. Look up BioDude Ball Python Bioactive Enclosure. He can explain a lot better step by step how to do it. I'm just kind of showing you the setup to show you that it could be actually done. And then I mix that in with sphagnum moss and leaf litter. Oh, and then I made this a humid hide too, so I put sphagnum moss in there as well. right under the heat lamp. So if she does need to shed, she can get that humidity really good as well. But we'll go to this side now. Oh yeah, I also got a misting system for her. And then I also did aluminum foil tape to keep the heat in a lot better and the humidity. So that stuff works really good too. I did so aluminum foil. I think I got that at Walmart. But yeah, that helps out a lot. And then I got some LED bulbs as well for the plants that I got in this bioactive enclosure. So yeah. And I did the logs and the human hides both on the same sides. So that when she eats, she doesn't pick the side she likes more. So she doesn't pick which hide she likes better because they're both the same hide. So after she eats, she'll actually thermoregulate. So I actually learned that one from so part of this I learned from BioDude, and then Green Room Pythons. He actually did the BioDude's same substrate as me, but I seen him incorporate the underground hide, which I really like these. But yeah. Then, yeah, she likes to sleep in there. And then I also keep since I unscrewed it, I keep the hole lined up with this one so she can poke out her head whenever she wants, because she actually likes to kind of poke out. Oh, and you can tell she's been burrowing a little bit. But I also did I bought some sheet moss. I seen some other guy do this, but yeah, I got some sheet moss because that keeps humidity, and it's a plant, and it's to help with the bioactiveness. And then I also did some pothos in the back because pothos can root if it gets destroyed, because snakes destroy stuff. And I actually haven't had any issues because I think the way I have them placed, she can't really crush them. So I have stuff kind of blocking it from her crushing them. But yeah, she hasn't really ripped them up or anything. So I actually haven't had issues with that. And then I made the background. So I took two sticks as well. I'm not moving that one to show you the thing because it's a pain in the butt. But I took cocoa fiber and Gorilla Glue. And I got the cocoa fiber wet. And I just pressed this in. I put some weights on this to the sticks. And then the cocoa fiber every like 10 minutes, I wore like gloves. And I'd press it down every like 10 minutes for like an hour. But then you're done instead of dealing with that stupid smelly silicone. Because then you gotta use the pond foam. And then you gotta wait for that to dry for 8 hours. And then you gotta carve it. Then you gotta slap smelly silicone on. And I feel like the cocoa fiber doesn't stick as well on it as this stuff does. I like the Gorilla Glue. I actually did it for another enclosure too. My first one I did I used the pond foam or expanding foam. But yeah, I do the pond because I like the color text better, so I don't have to paint it. But yeah, I guess I used a little pond foam in the corner just to keep it in place. But the last one enclosure I made, I used a hot glue gun and it actually stayed in place. The stuff stayed in place very well too. But yeah, so I took that, I had it flipped on its back, and then I just kept pressing it, and I put some weights on this to hold it down then for 24 hours to let it really dry up, and the Gorilla Glue's really holding it. Maybe I could get a better angle on the other one. But yeah, I did the same thing for this too. I glued that in. Let's see if I can just move this just a hair so you can see it. There we go. Yeah. But it gives her enough clutter to kind of move where you don't see her, where she still can't be seen. And it makes her feel secure still. And I'm still kind of tinkering around with this. But I'm going to put this back. There, maybe I'll leave a gap so she can crawl through the back. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out. But, yeah, it's kind of how I set it up. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to add. But, yeah, the Terra Firma substrate works really well. I've been having luck with this. I like this way better than the Cypress mulch. I hate that stuff. Like, I feel like Bioactive's definitely a way to go. That's actually how I got into this hobby. Or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Bioactive, because, yeah. Well, yeah, I did Springtails then. I had my own culture. And then I did the orange isopods as well with some dwarf whites. So they're in there, like, multiplying. I see them running around and stuff. And, yeah, it's actually turning out pretty good. But, yeah, I just installed the misting system a couple hours ago. Because I'm sick of spraying it every time. And I don't want to have to forget. Or if I'm, like, gone, I don't have to... Ooh, I see a springtail. I don't know if you can see it. I think he stopped moving. Yeah, there's a little springtail moving around in there. Yeah, I saw one. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for now. But yeah, look up Biodude, Ball Python, Bioactive enclosure, and look up Green Room Pythons as well. He's pretty good. Oh, and then there's another maybe in my next video, I forgot what the girl's name was, but there's a girl that does a Bioactive one too, and she's pretty good. Her and her husband. So yeah, maybe in the next video I make, I'll mention that. But yeah, I'm just want to share some knowledge or like my insight on stuff, and I'm still learning this as well. So there's a lot of stuff I'm still learning about this because I'm very new. I did fish for like 10 years. Actually more than that, like 15. And yeah, this is so. And ball pythons, it's kind of a pain in the ass to look up information because they're the most common reptile, and there's so many different methods on how to do it and what people like, what they think. Some people think you can keep them in a 40-gallon. They don't like big enclosures. I personally don't believe in that because she comes out at night and she uses every freaking inch of this. So yeah, she likes to move around. Actually, eventually I'd like to make her one out of PVC, a 6-foot one, I think. Eventually. I gotta get my basement finished and fix my side door so I can actually keep heat down there. Because it would be kind of silly to freaking set that up and then it'd be cold down there. And then, yeah, I'd be fighting too much. But yeah, see, she likes to poke her little head out. So that's why I line the holes up where they're at. But I know I keep rambling, but I kind of just did this on a whim. Because I see so many people talk about their ball python closures and stuff, and I'm just like, I keep telling them about the Bioactive, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to make a video and take it for what it is. You know, everyone has their opinions, and yes. Yep, there she goes. Poking her head out. See, that's why I leave the hole, because she actually like when at night she likes to sit there and watch and stuff and poke her head out. So another reason why. And she might actually try to come out. She's probably like, don't wake me up. Because because I'm moving around. I'm moving stuff around, so I probably woke her up. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end on this because this has already been a 15-minute video and people get really bored and have really short attention spans. Personally, I like longer videos. So I also I feel like I'm in the minority on videos because I like to listen to videos while I'm doing stuff. So like on my breaks at work, or like if I'm cleaning or driving, I put on a YouTube video. That's how I've been learning about this stuff is, I get to put my headphones in and just listen to long videos. Like I want something I can actually listen to. But that's just me in a minority. But I'm going to make this short, or I'm going to cut it out now so you guys don't have to listen to me ramble on. And I could just make a video and correct myself at my future self on any mistakes I make, that minor mistakes I'm making, or like, yeah, future me might do an update video on this and tell you if there's anything I said wrong that I learned, or just anything, just any critiques, or just anything I forgot to add, just stuff like that. But yeah, I'll probably do one on when I get my anoles and they're actually I'll just show it. Screw it, I don't care. But yeah, my green anoles are gonna go in here. I made this one Bioactive 2. This is just a brief summary, quick, but yeah, this is a 24 by 18 by 18. So they'll be going in here soon. They're still juvenile, so right now I have them in an 18 by 12 by 12. But I knew it was gonna be temporary anyways. And yeah, I have a pair of them, so I might make a video more on them sooner. But yeah, and I'll do a video actually explaining this too as well. But I use the same lights as I did for the ball python, for the lights, the LED. I got them on Amazon. And then whenever I think of that girl's name that I like, that I watch as well, her and her husband, they make pretty good videos and they know a lot more than me. I'm not an expert by any means. And yeah, I'm not an expert by any means, but I think I'm pretty good at making bioactive enclosures, so, in the background. So yeah, I did Gorilla Glue for this one too. So yeah, peace out.